Speed, I didn't like being up all through the night. I didn't like having to watch the sun come up. And through the nights, not a lot of people are up through the night, you know, there's not a lot to do. You know, it scares finding people. And 90% of the drivers out there is most likely a cop. You know, you're more likely to get caught. And so when I shifted to an opiate, it gave me a feeling of comfort. The feeling change was like undescribable almost. I mean, it was like I felt invincible. And then the opiates had a reversed effect. They didn't put me to sleep, but it was like speed. Like I could work longer, work harder, work faster, maintain, you know. My recovery was quickly to bounce back. I gotta work a 12-hour shift and be right back on it. And so I was like, man, this stuff's, why don't they give this to everybody? I'm like, hell, these guys can work 12, 14-hour days and do it 6, 7 days a week. I'm like, what's up with this? And soon after that, I broke my foot, I shattered it. So now I'm getting prescribed Vicodin on a heavy dose. And I'm laid off from work, got a child at home, I got bills stacking up, and so I had to make ends meet again, so I fell back into selling drugs. Quick and easiest cash I can make. You know, I knew where I fit in. And it was a little nerve-wracking, but it kept me home at night. I was not running the streets. I was not making a name for myself. I did it just to get by for a point of time. And so the doctor ended up cutting me off. And I'm scrambling because I'm like, man, now what am I going to do? I'm in pain. That's in my head, I'm thinking this, you know. It's a head game now. It's me versus me. You know, it's a constant battle. And so I had a buddy introduce me to heroin at the time. He's like, man, this is cheaper than buying these Percocet from me. And I got introduced to it through a needle. And I was off and running. You know, I was like, whoa. You know, it was like Jesus shined a light on me. You know, and I'm just like, this is not good, but it's good. You know, for the time being. And it was cheaper, easy to get, and it's everywhere. And it spiraled quick. You know, I mean, I quit showing up to family events. And if I did show up, I'd show up last and leave first. You know, I wasn't there but just to eat and leave. And my phone was nonstop going off because everybody wanted it. You know, it was a bigger scene. And it was scary. Because, I mean, you're hearing people dying left and right, but here I am still doing it. You know, it didn't make sense to me. But I had to have it. You know, I dabbled with any kind of opiate. If I could get my hands on morphine, I got morphine. And I was a needle junkie. Anything I could get in a needle, I did. I'd prefer not to snort it, smoke it. It was just that much easier. And it was scary because I watched so many people die from it, and here I am doing it.